Thanks for tuning in to the Bold Move Makers channel. If this is your first time, be sure and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, be sure and share with somebody else that might need to hear it. Let's get into it. Today is Sunday. I am at the beach, just allowing the sun now, but I'm allowing the sunshine to feed my soul. And I was thinking about something. How many times that we've allowed what other people do to us to cause us to be jaded or cause us to view people negatively. And that gets into your spirit. And think about it. You know, what other people do, yes, it hurt you. You may have been betrayed. You may have allowed someone to come in and you thought that it was the one. You found your love and it turned out that that person wasn't who you thought they were. Or maybe you've trusted a group of friends and those friends turned out to turn on you, and it hurt you deeply. But no matter what people do, who you are and who you are on the inside, that should never change. Because if you're rooted and grounded and you know who you are, no matter who comes into your life, no matter who robs you of your joy, that should never rock you. And why do I know this? Because I've experienced it all. When you go through relationships and you love that person and you've invested time in that person, you think that you're going to be with them forever. And when they show you another side of them and that hurts you, that can, hit you deep in your core. And we're tempted to paint everyone with the same brush. We think that all, men are the same. Or if you're in a relationship with friends, you think all people are going to set out to hurt you. And that's just not true. I mean, how many times are you going to allow what other people do to change your heart and your soul? You now are numb to friendship. You're now, thinking all men are dogs, or you think that, every person is out to get you, and you start to look at people with eyes of negativity. And that's not what God wanted for us. He wanted us to be able to forgive. If people do you wrong, you're supposed to forgive. And when we don't forgive and we hold grudges and we become bitter and we become numb to love, that changes us as individuals. It causes us to be cold. It causes us to, not value people. And the whole goal of life is to experience life. And those experiences aren't always positive. We're going to go through times of trial. We're going to go through times of betrayal. And the whole point of a spiritual journey is that your heart should be forever changed. And when I came to understand what God meant in having a deeper relationship with Christ, it brought me to a place to where my heart was softened, even to those who wronged me. And I've had people take money from me. And I've had people, tell me that they were going to be there for me and they left me hanging. I've had people that, abused me. And those things could have permanently shifted my view of people. But because who I know that God loves me. I know that people are fallible and they're human, and they're, everybody's heart isn't necessarily mature, and in their ignorance, the hurt that they cause, it may have not been intentional, but it happened. And when you choose to forgive, it gives you power over people and situations. It gives you a sense of understanding, and empathy will help you to grow and know what it means to have to forgive anyway. And that's really the heart of God. When Jesus came to this earth, he healed people. He, gave food to the needy, and he fed the crowds. He, healed and touched people who were sick and lame, and he did all of that and didn't receive a lot in return. In return for all that healing and showing who he was and giving his heart and love to people, they hung him on a cross. So what makes you think that if a loving God could come here and do all of that, showing unconditional love, that if he had to go through it, what makes us think that we don't have to go through that pain? And he gave his life for us, and we turned on him, and he still said, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. And that's the example. I mean, if you haven't grown into a person who can go through things and still have a heart that's soft and have a heart that's full of joy and peace, your peace should not be robbed by a situation or a person, because peace is a state of being. If it's in you, it's in you. It doesn't mean you're not going to hurt, and it doesn't mean you're not going to mourn. It does not mean that you won't, feel that pain so deep, and that you cry at night and you want to just give up. There are moments we all have that. But even in those moments when we want to give up and we want to just throw in the towel and we want to just say, nobody is good. I'm just gonna, shut down, shut, myself off, and I'm just gonna just be by myself. And there's moments when we've all had that thought. And, that isolation is a tool of the enemy to keep you bound. It's a tool to keep you bound. If you could shut down, shut off, cut all ties to people in love and kindness and joy are no longer a part of who you are. You're bitter, you're mean and angry at the world. That's exactly the tool that he uses to keep us from God's best. And so I don't know who hurt you today, and if you're struggling with those thoughts, I've been there. And I still choose joy. I still choose to get up every day and say, God, I thank you for this day. I thank you that I have another chance at life. And I forgive those who hurt me. I forgive them and give and extend grace to them, even if they never return, even if I never get a sorry, even if I never hear from them again. I choose peace over anger. I choose joy over sadness. I choose. And it may take you some time to get to a place to where you completely surrender that thing, surrender those people, surrender that relationship, surrender those friendships to God. But when you do, and you allow him to give you that sense of peace that passes all understanding, you'll find that you can smile and walk in joy, and you can see a stranger and you can bring joy to their face just by your countenance. They can sense that you are God's chosen because they see him on you. It's in you. It's all over you. Get to a place to where you can allow him to shine his light through you, and that you become a living, walking, breathing testimony of the grace of God. And so I encourage you today, if you say that to you, a prayer, and say, God, I give it to you. I trust you with my pain. I trust you with the relationships that I've lost. I trust you with the people, and I know that you'll return me to my fullness I want that joy and that peace that you talk about. And so I release it to you so you can take this heaviness off of me and I receive your light load. And I promise that you'll see a difference. And you'll be able to come and see the beauty of his wonder and hear the sounds of, I'm blessed to be by the beach and get to have to sit and allow the breeze to hit me. And every time I do, I'm just reminded of how good he really, truly is. And no matter how long it takes to restore those relationships, those friendships, the money that was taken, the restoration takes time, and even if it doesn't come back, I'm still good. I'm good because he's good, and because he's good, you can be good too. All right. So that's all for today. Enjoy this beauty of creation. Get out and take a walk. Let the wind hit your face and just breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that your restoration is coming. All right? So until next time, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when new videos come up. And until the next time, have a blessed